Hello, my Aries. Welcome back. All right, so I'm just going to take a peek into you, get a little general message, see whatever I pick up on for my Aries. Okay, this is a general reading. Go ahead and take what resonates. It's going to be all right. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, link to my website is in the description box below. I also do have a relationship compatibility analysis reading available for those that are looking for a deeper look into you and a particular person. Okay, so let's go ahead and get right into it, shall we? I was getting something like an emphasis about your car or travel by car. And then I kept hearing the word broken as well. So I don't know if that's in relation to the car or something may break or is currently already broke. I don't know. I'm just getting a lot of focus there. For whatever reason, my mind just keeps circling back to the same thing. You could have a reoccurring problem with your car or a particular thing, if it's not a car that you consider broken. All right, universe, connect me with the energy for my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Give me the messages for Aries. What's coming up for my Aries in this time frame? What's going on for Aries? Whoop, no, too much. You seem to be looking forward to something. I feel as if you're waiting. Some of you may be eagerly awaiting, is what I'm getting. What's coming up for Aries? You know what, Aries? It's interesting because and you may or may not openly, because I feel like you're very strong. You're a very strong sign. And you're very strong in yourself. Coming up, King of Wands, the Temperance. So, you know, but interesting combination that I'm going to talk about further. But the very first card that came out was the Five of Pentacles. You know, it's interesting because I feel like despite your strength, there's not a lot of people that give back to you. I feel as if like you show up and you're there to fix, you have the remedy, you have the solution, you know, you might be somebody's like saving grace in a lot of situations. You may like save situations. I just feel like you're very present and you're very there, you know, with the Temperance, this angel here with the King of Wands, regardless of if you're masculine or feminine. I'm getting a lot of like that you're very supportive and like you show up for people when they need you. But it's interesting because I don't really know if everybody does the same for you. Not truly, not in the way that you do in this time frame. I am also feeling that whatever it is you do in regards to your pentacles, your money, your finances, something could be a little bit slower for you in this time frame. And be careful with your feet as well. I don't know if they're fragile at this. I don't know. I'm just getting that random. I'm getting random messages. Now, right next to the two cards that I'm sensing for your energy is the Devil, the King of Swords, the Nine of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Aries, I feel as if there is somebody here that is very attached to your energy. They're very involved with you, but you and this person have extremely different intentions. The Temperance and the Devil. It's like angel devil energy. Now, I feel this energy being very attached to you though, but not the most helpful and definitely not nurturing is what I'm getting. But I feel as if you have some sort of agreement with this individual. You guys are bound to each other for some reason. for whatever that is. Maybe you work with this person, you live with them, you are in a relationship with them, you have some sort of legal agreement. I don't know, but I'm getting like that this person, they're extremely guarded. It's hard to get in to them, you know, to really get in there. I feel as if they do speak truthfully, though. I'm getting truth from this king. Whether it's masculine or feminine, again, these are energies. I feel whoever this is very stubborn. They're very set. And I would say that if there was a give and take in the relationship, they were more the taker. They're the more draining one. In whatever dynamic this is for you. Now, I do get something about actual law and legalities as well. So, and I see somebody here kind of keeping an eye on you. They could have some sort of position of authority. And I feel as if they're watching you. But you may kind of sense this with the Nine of Wands, that you are being watched, that you are being, you know, observed. A lot of you may be sort of looking towards the future, again, with this Two of Wands, and sort of about what your world is, what you want your world to be, what's your next step. And at the Two of Cups, you have a particular person in mind here. I don't feel... yeah, there's something in particular that you're fond of, that you feel a calling towards. The Two of Cups. Now, some of you may have not met this individual yet, per se, but you either sense them, or some of you do know, but I see you kind of like planning towards that, going towards, okay, so this is what decisions do I need to make this situation for growth for the Two of Cups. Here. And now this actually could be as well you making choices of what is it that you really want to do? What is it that you really want to develop and grow in yourself as well? I see you, Aries, really kind of looking towards the future. Some of you may also be traveling, or there's like a lot of movement going on with you in regards to work or projects. So, but I see, you know, it's interesting because I feel like you want to plan towards growth and stability here. You may want to grow with another person. I feel you just really thinking and planning about what it is that your Two of Cups is. If that's a person, if that's a scenario, if that's a, you know, it's like you're going to be looking towards the future, because I feel like you're waiting on something. There's something that you are expecting, that you do want. But I don't feel a lot of stability coming from... I want to say mostly others around you, or something just feels with this Knight of Wands a little bit in and out and all over the place. Maybe you're looking to change that, but I see, yeah, potential travel for work. Expect work also to get busier, or the amount of work to increase. But you may feel like you're kind of coming and going a lot in the upcoming weeks. So, all right, that's pretty much what I have for you there, Aries. Bye-bye.